The violin is something very rare in jazz music. There are more now in these days, but when I started, there was almost no one around me who dared to do this. Anyway, today I just laid out 8 bars of gypsy jazz to start with, because it's always good to start with the simple musical forms. Gypsy jazz is the basis of European string music, definitely. And the harmonies are still so transparent that you don't have to do big brain flips to keep it up. And very importantly, you can even let your ears guide you most of the time. And that's incredibly good anyway, especially at the beginning. I actually just played by ear for the first 2 or 3 years. And then I came to Burghausen for a jazz course. And there was Joe Vera. And he explained something about 2-5-1 progressions to me. My eyes popped out and my ears fell off. And I didn't dare to play a single note anymore because I thought, oh my, this is all much more complicated than I thought. But it is not. It's not true. It's not difficult at all. You can work your way into it step by step. You don't have to be afraid. And that brings us back to the topic of ears. Your ears guide you. The moment we've been playing an instrument for a while, our ears are trained enough to guide us there by themselves. So nothing can happen at all, because, how does Miles Davis say? There are no wrong notes, just bad choices. So keep your ears open. The essential thing is that you treat the violin, and this is where we come to the basic things, completely different than you are used to in classical music. You don't play a classical tone in the strict sense. So there is no such thing. It doesn't exist. The tone has a decided beginning and end, and there are 100 million design options for each individual tone, all of which you try to check out and choose sensibly, if possible. That means you'll eventually develop your own tone, and by no means it can be something that's pathetic, mannered, overdone somehow, as is often found in classical music. That doesn't fit here. Now that sounds a bit devaluing for classical stuff. I'm very sorry. But these are just 2 different worlds, and you have to know that. So you treat the violin completely different, namely cool, right? Cool is very important. So always play cool. You never have to artificially emotionalize yourself. That's not necessary, because cool is cool.
Für die Tonbildung. Erstens.
Okay, a few tips for tone building. First of all, bow. Glue. Gluing on the strings. Never leave the strings except for some tricks. Something like this. But otherwise, when phrasing, even if it has to be quick, something like that only works with this technique that the bow sticks to the string. And from this, a personal feeling for the bow develops. We say, the bow is already on the string. I don't have to put it on the string every time to bow. It's already on it. I can actually almost rest on it from the wrist. Of course, if I apply too much pressure, it creaks. But otherwise, I just have to push and pull, and the whole thing has to slide.
Schieben und ziehen. Und es muss flutschen, die Geschichte. Ja?